Hello, and thank you for listening in today. My name is David Smith, and my company is Dealer Tire. I'm hoping that this presentation will encourage Dealer Tire to look more closely at opportunities to invest in the circular economy. I'm the Tire Program Manager, and I run the Tire Sales Program for Cooney Lexus of Portland. Dealer Tire serves over 12,000 dealerships in the United States. Most of these dealerships are assigned to an account manager. Only approximately 209 dealerships have a tire program manager. What does that mean? It means that in the United States, tires are a $31 billion a year industry, wherein dealerships account for approximately only 8%. That means 92% of customers are defecting to the aftermarket. Tire program managers are meant to prevent that and gain more market share for dealerships. Tire program manager stores account for approximately 15% of dealership tire sales, which amounts to almost $400 million of the $2.4 billion market share for dealerships annually. Here's a snapshot that I had on file of Lexus-specific numbers for September 2017. There are 236 Lexus tire stores under Dealer Tire's umbrella. 34 of them are assigned a tire program manager, which is about 14% of the stores. And they account for 32% of all Lexus tire sales. As you can see the year-over-year unit growth in September for non-tire stores was negative 1.33%, while those with a tire program manager came out with a positive 7.58% for the month. That's a very significant difference in the amount of sales. Where do I fit into the hierarchy? From the top, the CEO is Scott Mueller. Next, my division vice president is Peter Judy. His director for tire store operations is Jim Duda, who oversees all the area managers. Mine being David Titus, who oversees several market managers, mine being Daniel Linders, and then myself. Although we have the name Dealer Tire, tires actually make up a small percentage of the business that we do. Dealer Tires supplies many wholesale items to dealerships, from chemicals used for cleaning to oil, batteries, and windshield wiper blades. My pitch will focus on tires because that is what is most relevant to my position. Therefore, Mr. Judy will be the executive that I would address this to. Due to market competition, it would behoove Dealer Tire to invest in future market differentiators today. Walmart is reducing retail costs and expanding its inventory and online tire offerings. Amazon is partnering with competitors like Sears to install tires sold online. Dealer Tire made multiple acquisitions to combat this in 2018 that will benefit online aftermarket tire sales, which has become a red ocean market. How about we take it a step further? Michelin has an innovative new market concept that may provide an opportunity to expand our working relationship into a blue ocean market. Michelin accounts for 60% of the tires sold at my dealership. As an example, Abbey Logistics recently partnered with Michelin to service its fleet of over 720 commercial tractor trailers. Abbey Logistics will also fit Michelin Remix tires under the contract, retreaded fitments that provide almost the same performance as new Michelin tires. As well as cutting Abbey Logistics' tire bill, the move also supports the company's drive for environmentally conscious operations by reducing the number of casings sent to landfill and doubling the lifespan of the company's tires. Remix tires can also be regrooved, further extending the casing's lifespan. That's a whole lot of savings. Michelin established this new business line without compromising its core business of manufacturing and making tires. We can utilize this concept for residential consumers. Every day in our luxury car lines, even in our luxury car lines, we hear about customers who would like to buy used or refurbished tires at lower cost. If we were to identify the most missed opportunities, common vehicle make and models, tire sizes, and geographic locations, we could reduce our offerings and meet the existing demand. The Tire Retread and Repair Information Bureau says that we need to find a target, or we need to target a niche market that has a consistent need for low-cost tires in a narrow range of sizes. The investments required for plant equipment and molds to handle a variety of tire sizes can be substantial if there's not careful targeting. Examples of niches that are working today are postal fleets, taxi fleets, winter tires, and enthusiast off-road tires for light trucks and SUVs. With Dealer Tires market insights, we could easily identify missed opportunities and come up with a target niche market that would benefit from retreaded tires and improve our retention. The stakeholders involved are Michelin, Dealer Tire, dealerships, and customers. Michelin would utilize its retread facilities for a pilot program, which would gain it the benefit of a blue ocean market with Dealer Tire, who would facilitate the return of casings and benefit by not only the blue ocean market, but diversification in its offering to the dealerships, who would act as a point of sale and benefit from more product offerings for its customers, who would have a lower defection to the aftermarket reduced pricing and benefit by those reduced pricing, and also gaining quality tires from a trusted source. Michelin's 4R circular economy concept: reduce, reuse, recycle, and renewable. It looks to reduce weights, CO2 emissions in the number of tires used, reuse our products by repairing, regrooving, and retreading them, recycle tires at the end of their life cycle by recycling materials or recovering, and incorporating an increasing amount of renewable raw materials into our tire production process. Michelin is already geared up and ready for the next step. They just need someone to show them the way. Refurbish and reuse. Is it realistic? The Tire Retread and Information Bureau says that in the 50s, there were drive-in movies, hula hoops, coonskin hats, and passenger retreads. And they think that one of these is set to make a return to their 1950s prominence in the US. The challenges for retread coming back: differentiating retread product. We can easily differentiate by saying that the environmental benefits of retreaded tires would appeal to those who wish to reduce waste and be environmentally conscious. And for those who are not as environmentally conscious, we can appeal to their cost reduction. We need to find a way to grow the price differential between retreaded and new tires. One of the ways we can do this is by identifying that niche market and then growing market share and value from there. A reliable source of good quality casings. This is the real challenge and something that Dealer Tire can help with, because we're going to retrieve the tire casings and return them to the manufacturer. What sets wholesalers like Dealer Tire apart are their vast networks of suppliers and their logistical capabilities. Every dealership served by Dealer Tire has 2 daily shipments of tires, one in the morning and one in the evening. Sometimes tires are returned due to premature tread wear or another manufacturer imperfection. Those tires are returned and processed at Dealer Tire's warehouse, where they're assigned a delivery route to be returned to the manufacturer. These tires are then assessed by the manufacturer to determine the cause of their imperfection and then discarded. What if the tire casings that were viable for retread were returned in the same way? Because 32 million tons of material are used each year by the tire industry, and 3/4 of this material is of fossil origin, it is worth noting that road mobility is set to double and perhaps even quadruple by 2050 compared to 2010. And there are multiple challenges: securing supplies, mitigating the impact of mobility on human health, ecosystems, and natural resources, as well as limiting its effect on climate change. Michelin is steadfast in its belief that no one should go against the development of mobility, but rather one should make and market products and services which, from their design to the end of their life cycle, use less resources and minimize their adverse impact on the environment and society. Thank you for listening in. I hope that the next time you need tires, if you're driving a Lexus, you'll stop in and see me.